PAX South 2017 has come to a close, and there is a lot to see. Let's dive into some of the highlights. First up, and most notably, we got to play some Hyper Universe, Nexon's latest and greatest 2.5D side-scrolling MOBA. As far as online multiplayer battle arenas go, Hyper Universe is pretty straightforward. You spawn in and assist your minions push down turrets across several lanes. However, what makes Hyper Universe so amazing is in the execution. The graphics are gorgeous, the characters are fantastically designed and feel great to play. There are 7 lanes allowing for jungling and other sneaky plays, and the item system is streamlined so you don't have to get caught up in the minor details during a match. Hyper Universe is great and will no doubt be a big contender in the MOBA scene. Cheating is not only allowed, but actively encouraged in Lords of New York, a Prohibition-era themed poker game. Utilize a variety of abilities like raising or lowering card values, obtaining a better draw, or just outright blocking other players' abilities to skew the odds in your favor. And if that's not enough, you can bluff your way out of any sticky situation. Nothing is forbidden. Next up, Treon Worlds and their 4 games. Trove recently entered its console beta, and it feels great with the non-intrusive user interface and intuitive controls. Arcade showed off their magical underwear, which is both customizable and upgradable, I guess. Atlas Reactor is hard at work bringing ranked play improvements, such as making it more accessible for all players. Also, they gave us a hint at an upcoming freelancer. She has the lowest HP in the game, but compensates with an escape that also has the shortest cooldown. And finally, Rift showed off some new content that will be coming with their latest expansion. There will be 2 new gorgeous areas and devastating legendary powers and weapons for those able to obtain them. The weapons in particular, like a black hole hammer, will have an attached questline. Dauntless! It was our top rated and most anticipated title of 2017, and we sure as hell stand by that. Essentially, Dauntless is a combination of the MMO genre and the massively popular Monster Hunter series. After picking from 1 of 4 unique hunters, you'll be thrown into a huge zone with one big bad stomping about. It's your job to find and kill it. With the help of your friends and powerful abilities, there's no monster you can't take down. Dreadnought, the spaceship shooter, recently made its way over to the PlayStation 4 and plays fantastically. The Dreadnought and Thanatos class ships are sick, and the touchpad feels amazing to play with. The updates can be slow, but it's worth the wait. Look out for the beta coming soon. Rooster Teeth has really grown over the years. From the humble beginnings of Halo Machinima to having a huge crew of internet personalities and even an entire convention dedicated to them. And now, video game publishing. While their previous title, Ruby the Grim Eclipse, wasn't so hot, they're looking to give another game the spotlight. Battle Sloss, a challenging but fast-paced multiplayer game. It's tough for indies to get noticed, but know that Rooster Teeth is there to help. The developer genius behind Arma 2 and 3, PlayerUnknown, has another game up his sleeve. This time, it's Battlegrounds. Granted, it's got a bit to go, but there's no denying the current Battle Royale mode is ridiculous fun. Throw your customized character into a deadly free-for-all and try to survive with silly but effective weapons like a frying pan. PlayerUnknown has one particular goal in mind. He wants to foster creativity, competitiveness, and of course, fun. Ever since Hearthstone was released, there has been a huge resurgence of online collectible card games, and now Direwolf Games has what they feel will be a big hit. Eternal is the beautiful combination between Hearthstone's ease of play and some of the complexities of Magic the Gathering. For example, you don't automatically gain mana each turn. No, you have to draw into and play the card to gain influence. Influence is effectively mana, but what this system allows the player to do is to mix and match factions like Magic the Gathering. Eternal is brilliant, and it gets better. Look forward to the Android mobile beta coming soon. If you're like me and got really into the Guitar Hero craze a few years ago, you probably still have those junk plastic peripherals. Well, despair no longer. Double Kick Heroes is a unique rhythm game with retro pixel art and allows you to use any controller you like. Simply hit the buttons at the right time to fire bullets at zombies. It starts off fairly easy with only 2 inputs, but quickly ramps up in difficulty. Also, if you don't like the music already in the game, just import your own. Speaking of which, that could make for some great Twitch interactivity. Aside from all those major games, we also checked out some smaller indie gems like the online tabletop-esque strategy game Super Dungeon Tactics and the kick-ass twin-stick platformer Nefarious. Over in the theaters, there were a couple of interesting panels. One featured the Enforcers and what it's like to work at PAX, and the other was about Twitch and their plans for the future. These presentations were awesome insights, and if you're interested in reading about them, follow the links in the description below. And last but not least, tons of fantastic cosplay. Here are just a few of my favorites, but you can also check out the rest and the full 3 days of coverage over at MMOHuts.com. There you'll also find the latest news and reviews for all your favorite multiplayer games. I have been Keen Zakri, and thank you for watching.